This current job market absolutely sucks. I'll be honest with you. It's terrible, and honestly, it might be getting worse. We talk about the federal workers getting laid off or resigning them and voluntarily as well. A lot of them will be now be driving to the private sector, which will make it even more competitive. So you need to be networking. I personally love LinkedIn. I think it's a great way to network, but you can do it in person as well. There's websites like EventBridge and a few other ones where you can find local networking events in your region. Make sure you go to those as well. But on LinkedIn, it's huge. If you meet somebody, even if they're in the same profession as you, reach out to them on LinkedIn, build that connection, and keep the communication going. And this is also really important for those who have just recently found a job. Don't stop the networking because the networking that you're doing right now will benefit you 3, 4, 5 years down the road. A lot of people, once they find a job, they kind of stop with the networking and they just think, oh, I'm good now. The private sector is very volatile. You never know when layoffs will happen, when you want to move somewhere else. So keep the networking going. Always be networking because I've really found that it's really who you know, not what you know. And a lot of the candidates that I've seen getting great opportunities with companies are ones that we're able to, with between us and them, work together to find ways to network for them to get their foot in the door with companies. And those conversations are far more powerful than just applying for a job and hoping that you get a response and inviting you to an interview. You want to be proactive with it and actually start networking as soon as possible. And if you're in law enforcement with 2 or 3 years left in your career, this is the perfect time to start. Don't wait until your final few months to start this process. Start planning now. Get networking now because it's so essential in the private sector.